बनी कैसे बनी रे रोटी कैसे बनी रे रोटी कैसे सेकी रे रोटी कैसे सेकी रे रोटी कैसे तोड़ी रे रोटी कैसे तोड़ी रे
Doorstep School was established in Mumbai, India in 1988 and later expanded in Pune in 1993 with the aim of providing literacy to the marginalized sections of society. The organization built its program to address three major problems of public schools: non-enrollment, wastage, and stagnation. Doorstep School provides education and support to the often forgotten children of pavement dwellers, slum dwellers, construction site families, and many other underprivileged families. Many of these children are not enrolled in school and have limited access to books and a place to study. Many children also drop out of school to work or care for younger children. With neither support nor resources at home, some children also suffer from very low learning levels.
The reason for starting Doorstep School, or rather the focus of Doorstep School, is addressing the problems our public education system faces. There are three major problems. One is non-enrollment, another is wastage, and third is stagnation. That is, wastage is children drop out very early from school and they don't complete their education. In stagnation is like even if they complete their education, their standard of education is learning is very poor.
In 2004, Doorstep School conducted a survey of 380 construction sites in Pune. More than 5,000 children in the school-going age group of 5 to 15 years were found to be out of school. With an estimated 1,500 construction sites in Pune, there were potentially 20,000 such children. Doorstep School therefore decided to focus on children at construction sites and designed innovative programs to bring education to these children. These programs were grouped under what is called Project Foundation. Project Foundation helps strengthen basic learning levels of these children with the singular goal of helping them achieve literacy. A foundation which will upgrade in them life skills as adults and help them break away from the vicious cycle of illiteracy passed on from generations. Enrolling these children into the formal education system is also one of the focus tasks. With the Right to Education Act, which came into force from April 2010, education has been made a fundamental right of every child between the ages of 6 and 14 in India. While Doorstep School, in its continuous endeavor to bring education to the underprivileged children, has been enrolling children to municipal schools, some children are now enrolled in private schools as well. While Right to Education Act mandates school enrollment, without any provision for school transport, children are unable to attend school. Doorstep School has been bridging this gap by providing school transport using its own vehicles as well as auto rickshaws. Additionally, a Pune Municipal Corporation bus has been organized with the support of Sarva Shiksha Abhiyan for providing school transport. At many places where the schools are nearby, children walk to school escorted by Doorstep School teachers or helpers appointed by the builder. Specially designed teaching aids made from easily available material are used at all centers to enhance learning levels of the children. The teachers too innovatively design many more teaching aids using material available at the construction sites. Teaching through project method is an effective way of teaching topics such as seasons, fruits, flowers, festivals, etc. Children thoroughly enjoy these activities and learn through fun. Creche facility is for the young ones who are less than 3 years old. Children who are between 3 and 6 years of age are engaged in pre-primary activities to get them ready for mainstream schools. Children attending schools are helped to cope with schoolwork. A little guidance and a quiet place to study can make all the difference. The creche facility, which is available at all centers, takes care of younger siblings so that their older brothers and sisters are able to attend school. Beyond regular educational activities, children are given various opportunities to help their all-round development. Activities such as drawing competitions, sports competitions, and community-level gatherings are organized to create an environment of healthy competition. Children are also taken to visit Quest, a lab focused on providing science education using hands-on experiments.
2 years ago, we launched a program asking for builder community to provide financial support to all the centers where their children are learning through doorstep school. We came up with a process of memorandum understanding through which the builders and doorstep school were bound to certain duties so that the children who come to the site will get the education that they deserve.
When a new construction begins, DSS staff approaches the builder staff about setting up a temporary school for the laborers' children at the construction site. While having a creche facility is mandatory at the construction site, providing education is not so. Hence, builders at times may not be aware and ready for such an arrangement. Over the years, Doorstep School is seeing a gradual change in their approach and thought process. Builders themselves now take the initiative to approach Doorstep School to start a center when a new construction begins.
We are associated with Doorstep School since a long time, and we are having activity at our site since last almost 10 years, and we have done this activity mandatory for all our sites just to take care of the children of our workers as they are part and parcel of our team only.
Doorstep is working here for last 2.5 years, and there are many, almost 50 to 60 children are here from the infant to almost 10 to 12 years old, and Doorstep is taking very much good care of the all children. And we are happy to see that children's, not even children's, even the laborers are also very keen or interested to send their children to school.
We expanded to more than 100 construction sites in and around Pune. And we are very proud to say that each and every construction site today is partly or fully supported by the builders. This is a great milestone for Doorstep School, and we thank the builders community for that.
The process of setting up educational activity centers at construction sites includes a lot of convincing of the builder as well as the parents. When Doorstep School starts a center, parents' meetings are organized to create awareness among the parents about the importance of schooling. Thereafter, these meetings are held regularly once a month to inform parents about their children's progress and for gathering feedback from the parents. The meetings also become a platform for disseminating information to them on issues such as health and hygiene at their homes. Sometimes, in the absence of teachers, some children take the initiative and leadership to conduct classes on their own. Children often play school with someone playing the teacher's role. These are our future teachers. When a construction is over or a certain job is over, parents are moved to another construction site, often without any prior information. Doorstep School attempts to track down these children through various methods such as My Book and Green Card. Attempts are also made to reach these children using their cell phone numbers and information available with the builder staff. Sometimes, parents themselves approach doorstep school staff for help and guidance in case of a transfer of school when they move to a new location.
माझं नाव श्रीनिवास मल्लिकार्जुन बनकर आहे आडनाव आणि राहतो मूळ सोलापूरचे आणि आम्ही इथं आलो पुण्यामध्ये आल्यानंतर आम्ही ते काम करायला वॉचमॅन काम करत होते. पहिले फाट्यावर बालेवाडी फाट्यावर साईडवर होतो आणि तिथं गाडीत साहेबांनी भेट घालून दिले आणि तिथून आम्ही शाळेला गेलो होतो. मुलीचा बालेवाडी शाळेत टाकलो. कपिल मल्हारला गाडी येत होते न्यायला आणि तिथून शाळेत बदललो आम्ही. मॅडमला संपर्क केल्यावर ताईने इकडे नंबर दिले आणि इकडं त्यांनी दाखला दिले होते आम्हाला म्हणून तिथं जमा करायला. मग जमा केलो आणि इथं शाळेत बालेवाडी संपल्यानंतर ते गावात टाकले शाळेत पहिलीला. मॅडमनेच टाकले डोरशिफ्ट गाडी येत होते आणि तिथून गाडी होते आम्हाला. इकडं पण गाडी आहे. आजचं व्यवस्थित आहे. आम्हाला कामामुळे होत नाही म्हणून आम्ही टेन्शन काही नाही आहे.
Many times a question comes up whether it is a waste of time because the children are not likely to complete the classes. They will move from one location to another. Average rate is in 6 months they go from one location to another. That is what we have also noticed, but we don't think that. We try to track those children. We try to help them get admitted to schools in other locations, and in our tracking we have also found that all our efforts are not wasted as we would tend to think it is all a waste of energy and money. It is not like that, because we have found that even if we are able to track only 13 to 14% of the children who go from our classes, from those 13 to 14% children, more than 90% children are attending classes in the place wherever they have shifted to.
विशाल, झालं का आवरून तुझं? चल लवकर, चल बस आली, लवकर चल. पाटी वगैरे घेतली का? डब्बा, पाण्याची बाटली.
School on Wheels has been the signature program of Doorstep School. The School on Wheels is a bus that is remodeled and equipped with all classroom supplies, including a computer, TV, DVD player, and educational audio-visual learning material to serve as mobile classroom. The bus reaches out to children of certain locations or construction sites where even a temporary classroom cannot be built, and therefore children have absolutely no access to education. In a day, the School on Wheels visits 2 or 3 locations, and 2-hour sessions are held in each location. It also doubles up as school transport whenever required. The School on Wheels is also used as a mobile reading room for children from the neighboring communities, where they have access to a variety of books available in the bus. The bus is taken to certain communities in the evening for this purpose and parked in one place for 2 hours, offering these services. This is very beneficial to the children who are capable of reading but do not have access to books beyond school books. While the School on Wheels bus caters to children where there is no other option for educational facilities, the children of the slum communities do not have this problem. Parents of a slum community are typically well aware of school facilities available near them, and most children are enrolled in schools. Community learning centers are set up in a slum community to cater to the children who live here. These centers primarily offer a quiet place to study, read books, and finish homework, an environment otherwise not available to these children. These centers also offer computer classes, science experiment labs, a reading room, and study classes to guide children in their studies. A library service is also available at these centers, where the children can come to the center and select books of their own choice and take them home to read. A child-to-child library is also offered, where an older child from the community is given a bag of books to carry home and lend them to children from neighboring homes. Children now have easy access to books to read at home without having to come to the doorstep school center. Where the schools are within walking distance, doorstep school staff assist these children to walk to school and also bring them back to centers. Communities such as this benefit a great deal by the services of community learning centers. Without these services, these children otherwise would have dropped out of school within 1 or 2 years of enrollment. Volunteering activities are quite regular in these centers, since the children are more stable here, being from neighboring communities as compared to children at construction sites. Volunteers offer a great role model to these children. Children look up to them and aspire to become like them when they grow up. Project Grow with Books was launched in 1999 with the objective of improving reading skills of children at the primary level. Lack of fluency in reading was identified as one of the major reasons for stagnation, and Project Grow with Books was designed to remedy that situation. This program is a part of School Intervention Program of Doorstep School and is implemented in 1st to 7th standard in municipal schools using 3 focused activities, namely reading class, home lending, and first steps forward. During the reading class, children are given an opportunity to hone their reading skills as they have supervised reading and reading related activities every week. A 90 minutes reading class per week is conducted in primary section of municipal schools covered by Doorstep School's Grow with Books program. In each reading class, children are helped in improving their reading skills through fun and games and carefully designed interactive sessions. Each child is encouraged to read aloud in a class which improves his or her confidence and pronunciation. Children's reading levels are documented and level-appropriate reading material is given to each child to read in the class. Home lending is a popular part of the Grow with Books project. In addition to reading books in the class, children are given the opportunity to pick a book of their choice to take home for reading. It is exciting for the children to be able to make their own choices in book selection. The home lending program is received with a lot of enthusiasm. Initially, this program was run in elementary schools from 1st to 4th standard. But later, it was extended to 5th to 7th standard children also, as a result of popular demand from the children. Doorstep School has extensive experience of over 10 years in working with children of 1st to 7th standard of municipal schools. It was noted that a very small percentage of children reach the expected levels of learning at the end of 1st standard. Without having the standard appropriate reading skills, these children fall behind and eventually drop out. Doorstep School's First Steps Forward program provides a special focus to the children of 1st standard to improve their reading skills and bring them up to the expected levels of learning at the end of 1st standard. Launched as a pilot program in 2011 in a few schools with encouraging results, this is now a full-fledged program in all schools where Doorstep School is working. Under the Grow with Books program, Doorstep School has a book stock of over 130,000 books. Keeping track of all the books in the stock and their lending history is not an easy task. Each book is recorded in the database using a barcoding system and a simple software program with easy-to-use interface to enter data. The software maintains a database of all the books, their lending history, damaged and lost books data, and more importantly, how many times a particular title is read. A significant effort at capacity building for the Doorstep School team has always been incorporated into the organization's work. The Doorstep School Training Center in Pune was started in late 2007 and came to be known as Parivartan Training Center.
म्हणजे रेषेच्या वर आपण ज्या पद्धतीने वस्तूंमधून दाखवलं वहीच्या वर काय आहे आणि वहीच्या खाली काय आहे.
The need for a training center was felt when Doorstep School needed to recruit many teachers for the project foundation, and new recruits could not be placed in the field directly. The training center remains the backbone for DSS operations and helps in quality management of teachers and other staff. It also provides a platform for women to learn new skills, pursue a career, and also increases their confidence and social status as a byproduct of the core goals of the center.
मी ट्रेनिंग घेण्याच्या अगोदर जेव्हा वर्गावर गेले त्यावेळेस मला पहिल्यांदा गोंधळल्यासारखंच झालं. काय घ्यायचं या मुलांशी, काय बोलायचं हे मला काही कळालंच नाही. म्हणजे पहिल्यांदा जेव्हा मी त्यांच्याशी बोलले तेव्हा त्यांना तर माझी भाषासुद्धा कळत नव्हती. मग मला सगळ्यांनी ट्रेनिंगला पाठवलं. ट्रेनिंग घेतल्यानंतर मी मुलांना छानपैकी शिकवू शकते असं मला वाटतंय.
Continuous monitoring and evaluation of field activities is done by conducting staff meetings at regular intervals. In these meetings, updates about projects, difficulties, and future plans are discussed. Staff meetings play a crucial part in Doorstep School's efforts to maintain quality of projects and to record changing situations which may lead to new projects. All data collected from the field is entered in the computer and reports are generated automatically. The Grow with Books reading class program and First Steps Forward program are the result of regular information and analysis of the data which come from the field.
Computerization and data management through simple access database has helped us manage our data quickly. At a stroke of a key, we are able to create reports for any funding partner in the format they want.
Doorstep School, in its journey of 20 years, has touched lives of hundreds of thousands of children who otherwise would not have the opportunity to education. The Right to Education Act of Government of India, which made education a fundamental right of every child and made provision for free and compulsory education to all the children. Doorstep School has been leading the efforts in supporting the Right to Education Act in its true spirit. In continuation to its endeavor in creating, supporting, and innovative programs for children's education, Doorstep School launched a citizen campaign called Every Child Counts, which essentially helped in reaching many more construction sites in Pune and ensuring enrollment of all children of 6 to 7 years of age in schools and providing them school transport.
Our learnings in these 20 years and the processes that we have developed and the maturity of the processes that we have reached, we would like to share that by creating a scaling model through collaboration with other NGOs. This model will help us expand our work to more construction sites. Even though we are at more than 100 construction sites today, with the estimated number of 1500 construction sites, we are barely scratching the surface. By scaling through collaboration with other NGOs, we will be able to expand to more construction sites and thereby reaching more children who otherwise are deprived of their basic rights of education.
Literacy classes for children who are not able to attend school, who are already grown up and who have missed the bus. So they will not go to school, but we will teach them to the extent that they are fully literate. They should be able to read a newspaper. That is our definition of literacy.
The journey continues as long as there is a child out of school.
एका एका कोल्ह्याने काढली एक शाळा